7:07 p.m. on July 7th, 2023. 7 is a good time. 5 is a fun one to me. I surrounded by these beaver cut logs. I'm going to record myself for the first time with the direct intent. Well, maybe not the first time, but first time right now in the log of this tree, surrounded by insects. Gonna channel source. The sun, rain, riding the bike. Other critters around. Here we go. I ask that source speak through me as a clear channel and express that which is of the highest divine will, full of ease and grace, love and joy and love. Urama shuni brukiona uyate mokoyat. Everyone can do this. If there's one connection we all share, all shares, is that with Source. Through the spiritual experience, journey, exploration, development, whatever the pathway be, wherever the story is picked to start, and wherever it may lead, and however it may end, is but a portion of the fractal, but a portion of the whole experienced from a finite perspective as part of the whole of one infinite creation. Infinite is unfathomable in the human form. Conceptualized, certainly, in a number of ways even, all of which are valid, as all is part of the whole of the one infinite creator creation. But an origin story, as this soul so often likes to conceive it and perceive it, is but a throwing of a dart at a map. Whether one considers themselves of this earth, a new soul, an old soul, whether they ascribe value, meaning, and worth to such systems as astrology, numerology, any of these such things, the newer ones that have presented more recently, such as human design, the human gene keys, or the I Ching, or the Mayan, or any of these systems and structures are but systems of points of reference within the whole. All is within the whole of a unified not even. Unity, creation. There is no unified. For the separation experience and fall outwards from the center is illusion. A key, as in a piece of metal or other such thing used to turn and unlock a passageway, a door, a window, a portal, that is very relevant to humanity's return to oneness, return to each other. Their journey of remembrance is the law of one. However that may be presented. The law of one states that the only law is that all are one, and that every other universal law, every law outside of the law of one, or following from that first and only true law, is but a distortion of that law through the evolution of consciousness and the algorithms of logoic interpretation, modification, and refreshment, rejuvenation, new presentations of experience are but one whole, playing at experiencing itself from a partial perspective. All springs out of the well of source. Source being the entirety of everything that becomes as a falsity, the everything that is nothing, the no thing, the Tao, the whole, the all, can only experience itself from that perspective as one eternal breath. There is no learning, there is no growth, there is no evolution, there is no story, for all is contained within. Humanity is on the stage at this time in regards to the experience of uniqueness, to the experience of new. At this point, humanity is beginning to fold itself back into the batter of source, to fold itself back into the batter of each other, to remember that though infinite in its expression, each individual being not only unique within its own self, but unique moment to moment as it experiences and puts out and brings back into its whole of perception, its eye of source. It creates a unique form. You're constantly changing. What is the one constant that we speak of in the human form? But change. Death is just another name for change. The only thing we count on reliably is that things will change. they will find new patterns. For the old patterns will be challenged and new ones will be created. Humanity needs to worry less about what each other is doing and defining each other's experience, even to the point of expressing in a way that is demanding of others to honor and acknowledge their own experience. We need to let go of the other points of perception. This form is not meant to hold all that is. It is meant to shine in its uniqueness. And through aligning that uniqueness with the frequencies of unconditional love, all-encompassing love, Source's love for all of its parts, Mother Earth's love for all of its expressions, the logoic expressor and receiver of Soul, our Sun, these all come from a place of unity, allowing for each experience, however that may be presenting. And so, today, and every day, we do our greatest work by being our expression of self, the whole self that we are. To experience the I am, the you are, the that is. To practice in whatever way we are called to love as an action, as a verb, as all of the elements of language. All fits within the sphere of unconditional love, for that is what Source is. And everything fits within Source love. Everything is Source love. Expressing outwards for the very purpose, for the very sake of each unique expression of that same energy, to honor and cherish and hold the door open for it to come back to the center of the one infinite creator, creation, however you'd like to see this, Mother, Father, God, the universe, humanity, your very singular self, however that is Source. However you're choosing to experience life is the valid choice in that moment, that one eternal moment. And as the whisper calls to change and shift in direction, in perception, in experience, well, shift as you're comfortable. Approach the light or go into the dark as far as one can handle, until again we fold back into the batter, and again and again and again as the whole. I love you. You are precious. You are worthy. You are you. And it is all that we ask of you. So go with the gratitude of Source, the Logos, the light, the creation, and every aspect of the gem of creation, knowing that whatever you choose, that is valid, and that fits within the whole of unconditional love.